Is Christianity just a wish fulfillment? Yeah, it is. Let's talk about that. Now, this morning I got into an interesting conversation. I was talking with a man on public transit about God. He saw that I was reading my Bible and he asked what I was reading specifically. And as the conversation progressed, he told me that I only believed in God because I had a desire for something greater. And so I went along with that narrative to fit that longing that I had. He said that you have a desire, a thirst for something transcendent, and so you create a desire filler, a thirst quencher in your mind. Now, this is an interesting concept and something that I'm not unfamiliar with, because whether this person knew it or not, the concept that he was articulating really goes back to a bunch of psychologists long before him, with big German names like Ludwig Feuerbach and Sigmund Freud. Guys like Feuerbach and Freud proposed that we have these urges, these longings, these desires, these thirsts, and as my friend today put it, we have these longings and wishes for the transcendent, and so we create in our minds something that fits that void to make us feel more comfortable and give us some sense of false hope. But does Christianity fit this narrative? Now, what if I told you that I think it does, perfectly in fact. Now, hear me out. Let's say that you and I were walking down the street and you told me that you were thirsty and that we should stop in the next shop and grab a drink of water. But as soon as I hear this, I start laughing. And I look at you and say, there's no such thing as water. You believe in your concept of water because you are thirsty. What? Yeah, think about it. You have a thirst, this longing, and so you imagine that there's something to quench your thirst, to fulfill it. And because it's just a thirst, the thing that you quench is not true. You fabricated it. Now, your correct response would simply to walk into that store, walk out with a drink of water, and take a long gulp and respond, nope. You see, friends, some thirsts are true. And I'll be the first to admit that Christianity is a wish fulfillment. It's just a true one. We don't simply believe and have that desire. We have reasons to believe that it is true. But in that way, it doesn't negate the longing of transcendence for something that's larger and bigger than us. The ancient book of Ecclesiastes highlights it this way when it says that God has put eternity in the human heart. Now, just as our bodies have a longing for water when we are thirsty, the existence of that longing for a thirst quencher in no way means that that thirst does not exist. Now, that's why I think it's amazing that the very last paragraph of the Bible invites us all to take a drink. Let the one who is thirsty come, it says, and let the one who wishes to take the free gift of the water of life.